What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Budget Beast video. I've got my God Squad loaded up. They're looking good, looking fresh. If I was playing for money, this is what I would roll out of all the cards that I own right now. No, I don't have Mickey. No, I don't have Ellie. But that's okay because they don't apply to this video anyway. We're going to talk about alternatives to all of these God Squad players that are cheaper, can be found on the market, or can be even gotten for free through programs. And let's be honest, there's really no replacement for Ellie or Mickey. So let's hop into it, see how it looks. All right, first up at catcher, we got Joe Mauer. If you got Joe Mauer, Adley Rutschman, those are pretty consensus number one catchers in the game right now. Whoever you prefer. I don't have Adley because I took Acuna and Dahigo with my first two collection packs. But Mauer has max contact on both sides. Max clutch, really tough to replace. So he's not necessarily one-to-one, but here's who we got for a replacement. Kaiju series, Kyle Schwarber, one of everybody's favorites every year. They gave him catcher secondary this year. He is 111, 100 contact on both sides, max power on both sides, 113 clutch. He can be had on the market for 27K Stubs. One of the best catchers in the game right now. Not as good defensively as Adley and Joe Mauer, so you might give up some stolen bases, but the bat is swinging. Next up at first base, we've got Austin Riley, All-Star Game Series. The card is cracked. He can play third base, first base, left field. I start him at first base. Let's take a look at who we could replace him with. I got two options for y'all. First up, it is Gen Kim Series, Buck O'Neil, one of the captain's bosses from the Season 3 XP path. He can play left field and right field as well, but he's got pretty much maxed out contact on both sides. He's got 125 clutch, very good speed, very good fielding, just an excellent replacement all around. Second option, Home Run Derby Series, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the best swings in the game, maxed out power, great contact on both sides, maxed out clutch. He can be had for 50K Stubs on the marketplace, or he's free through your rare round pack from the All-Star program or the Extreme program. So either one of those, you can get Vlad for free, throw him in your lineup, and start hitting nukes with him. At second base, we've got 99 Ketel Marte, the first reward in the Extreme program. Switch hitting second baseman. He can play shortstop and the outfield, which is insane. He's got max clutch, near maxed out contact. He's got great power, over 100 on both sides. Good fielding all around. Just a great card all around. Really tough to find a replacement here. I kind of had to dig, but I found one for you. 97 overall, Jorge Polanco, Kaiju Series, has 101, 117 contact on both sides. He is a switch hitter. He's not as good at fielding. Doesn't quite have the power that Ketel has, but he's still in the 90s on both sides. Plus, he's got 123 clutch, so he is going to step up when you have those runners in scoring position. He can be had on the market for 26K Stubs. If you can't do the Extreme program, don't feel like doing the Extreme program, Jorge Polanco is your replacement for Ketel Marte. At shortstop, of course, the live series reward, Derek Jeter. Some people think that maybe he's been outclassed. Not to me. Core series, Derek Jeter, best shortstop in the game, in my opinion. Max contact on both sides, max clutch. Base, he's got 88 power against righties, 99 power against lefties. But he plays up. His power plays up. He drives the ball everywhere. He's got max fielding, max speed, or near max speed. Really tough to find a replacement here. I've got two for you. First up, 99 overall, Gen Kim Series, Jackie Robinson. Yes, he's a shortstop primary this year because that is what he played in the NLB. He's got max contact on both sides, a little bit lower power, almost a duplicate of Derek Jeter. Very good. A little bit faster, a little bit worse in the field, but still great. He's really good all around. He can be had in the Season 3 collection path on the way to your first collection choice. But if you're not quite there yet, maybe you don't like Jackie's swing. Some people don't like his swing. I got another option for you. It's the Flying Dutchman. This is Hannes Wagner, shortstop, Incognito series from set 2. He can play pretty much any position in the field. He's got 114, 118 contact, 78, 82 power that really plays up with his swing, 125 clutch. He's got 90 fielding, 92 speed, 99 stealing. Just an insane card all around. He can be had on the market for 17K Stubs, or you might get lucky and pull him out of one of those Diamond Duos bundles. At third base, we are running Kaiju Series David Wright, one of the set 2 collection rewards. 124, 125 contact, 103, 120 power. He's got 120 clutch. He's got 90 speed, 99 fielding. This is with him paralleled up a little bit, but just an insane card all around. Luckily, the card that we're replacing him with, I would put him on my God Squad any day. He was super easy to get. It's the bringer of rain, 99 overall, Josh Donaldson from his Blue Jays days. Third base, first base, or shortstop. He was a set 2 boss in the season 2 collection, the season 2 XP reward path. I've got it paralleled up a little bit, but 112, 116 contact, 110, 125 power, 125 clutch. He's not as fast as David Wright, but you're really not going to notice it when he's trotting around the bases from hitting dongs all day long. In right field, we've got 99 Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Set 3 collection pack. This one was really tough because it's really hard to find a replacement for him. I think I've got a pretty decent one here. 125, 125 contact, 125 clutch, 106, 119 power, paralleled up a little bit, 92 fielding, 94 speed. This is all at P4, but we've got a pretty good replacement here. Somebody who's good in the field, has good contact, has good pop. Let's check it out. It is 99 overall retro all-star game. Mike Cameron, one of the new legends on MLB The Show 23. He's a center field by default. We're playing him in right field here. 102, 125 contact at P1, 106, 103 power. So over 100 in every stat at base, plus his 118 base clutch. He's got 96 fielding, so even playing him out of position, he's still going to play really well out there. And he's got 90 speed at base. Pretty much the closest thing I could find for Ronald Acuna Jr. Really, really hard to find a replacement there. He can be had on the market for 13,000 stubs, but he is a Season 3 boss. You can have him from the XP reward path. In center field, we've got Ken Griffey Jr. Retro Home Run Derby Series, 110, 105 contact, 125 power on both sides, 125 clutch. I mean, the dude is a stud. It's really tough to find a replacement here, so I wanted to find some good value for you. And I think I've got somebody who's also a lefty as well. It is 97 overall Retro Home Run Derby Series, Jim Edmonds from Set 3. 106, 91 contact. That 91 contact versus left is really his only blemish in this game. But he's got a great swing. 115 power on both sides. 102 clutch. So that 91 contact is going to play up with runners in scoring position. He's got good fielding to make up for his lack of speed. Really love Jim Edmonds cards. And the plus is he's not an extreme program reward. He is on the marketplace for 33,000 stubs. Pretty cheap. Plus, he can be had in a rewind pack from the events anytime. So you can have him for cheap or free, depending on what choices you make. In left field, I've got Hammer and Hank, another Set 2 collection reward. I've got him P5 here, so I'm going to try and do some mental math on his base stats. Contact, he's got 119 against rights. I'm not sure what he's at default against lefties, but probably really high. At least 120. Same thing for power versus lefties. I think it's maxed out on default. 113 power versus righties by default. 125 clutch. He's got 89 fielding by default. 76 speed by default. Just a really great card all around. Probably the best Hank Aaron card we've ever gotten. So we've got a replacement for you. 2 options, actually. First up, it is Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. Some of the top comp players swear by this card. His swing is quick. His stats are insane. 125, 118 contact, 111, 86 power, 125 clutch. He's got 83 fielding, so he'll play pretty well in left field, and 82 arm. The speed is not there, but like with Josh Donaldson, it won't matter when he's sending balls over the fence. He can be had on the market for 22,000 stubs right now. A great pickup if you don't have Hank Aaron or one of those other top left fielders. Another option here, Matt Holliday, Kaiju Series, another new legend for MLB The Show 23 this year. This is from Set 2. I've got him P1, but right here he's got 125, 115 contact, 103, 111 power, 125 clutch, 77 fielding, so he's going to play okay in the outfield. He's got 68 speed, which is a little bit better than that Michael Brantley. So we've given you a right-handed option. We've given you a left-handed option. Both of them are going to swing big sticks out in left field, and for the most part, they're not going to make you pay defensive. Holiday can be had on the market for just 12K Stubs right now. All right, and last in our lineup, the hardest one to replace. It's 99 overall Chipper Jones. Got him in the wild card spot. Got him P5. He is from the Set 1 collection pack. 120, 125, 125, 125 stats, 122 clutch, 81 speed, 87 fielding. I mean, he's just great all around. He's a switch hitter. He's got all the quirks. I mean, Chipper's always one of the best cards. This was a really tough one to replace, so I'm going to give you a more popular option that plays really similarly to Chipper, and then I'm going to give you a little less popular option that had some popularity earlier in the game cycle. All right, so first up, if you're looking for a switch hitter that can hit like Chipper, don't want to spend a wild card spot on him or what have you, it's J-Ram. He can be had in the Team Affinity 3 path, 125, 107 contact, 114, 125 power, 113 clutch. He's a switch hitter. He can play third base and shortstop as well, but he can also play second base and left field. He's got better speed and fielding than Chipper. Just a really, really great card all around. But what if you haven't made it that far in Team Affinity? You don't have J-Ram yet. You really want a switch hitter who can just hit the cover off of the ball in the DH spot. I got somebody for you, but you're going to have to use a wild card spot on him. It is 95 overall April Monthly Awards captain Carlos Santana. He's a switch hitter. He's not very good in the field, so he doesn't really play well at catcher. You can play him at first base, but 119, 125 contact is insane. The 83 power is a little low against righties, but I promise you he swings harder than that. And then 113 power versus left, 125 clutch. Again, he's going to play up with runners in scoring position. This was one of the best cards in the game early on in the cycle. And if you really, really need somebody to take the place of that Chipper Jones, if you just don't have him, Carlos Santana is your guy. Throw your wild card spot on him. I promise you will not be disappointed in this card. Last but not least, I have a bonus card for you. It's a starting pitcher. I have never had this Justin Verlander card. I think it was Frank Thomas in that BR program when I finished it. And he's 336,000 stubs. Verlander, always one of the best cards in the game, but I ain't spending 340,000 stubs on a starting pitcher who's only going to pitch once every 5 or so games for me. He's got 108 hits per nine, 97 strikeouts per nine, 99 velo, 99 break. Let's take a look at this pitch mix real quick. Fastball, 12-6, slider, circle change, cutter. Now, we can replace him with a card that you can have for absolute free. It is 99 overall Paul Skeens. You can get him for free through the All-Star program for the Rare Round Choice Pack or through the Extreme program if you're able to get to that pack. You get a choice of all the 99s from the Draft, Home Run Derby, and All-Star packs. Paul Skeens, the number 1 overall pick, rocking out at 111 hits per non-base, 114 Ks per non-base, 99 velo, 99 break, and look at that pitch mix. Fastball, slider, circle change, cutter, and he throws a slurve in there. So, very, very similar to Justin Verlander. He's basically Verlander, but a little bit better, and you can have him for free, for absolute free. If you've already used your picks from those programs, or you don't feel like grinding out the programs, he can be had for 60K stubs on the marketplace. That may be too expensive for you, I don't know, but 60K stubs versus 330K stubs for Verlander. If you really, really want Verlander but haven't been able to make it happen, get Paul Skeens. You will not be disappointed. All right, y'all, that's it. We have just replaced our entire God Squad with a team full of budget beasts. Tell me what you think about that. Is there anybody that you really, really like that I called out? Drop in the comments if there's anybody else that I missed out on that you really like to use in place of your God Squad players. Let me know. I hope this helped out some people who are a little tight on some stubs. We're going to be hitting some more Budget Beast videos, some more player ratings, and of course we got ranked gameplay coming at any point. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, turn on your notifications when the next video goes live. I really, really appreciate y'all. Peace.